After what happened at lunchtime with City having one of those victories where you start to think City are looking good, how important was it to play that well and get that result?
Yeah, what we can control is what we can do, and we've been discussing that for the last few days. After the international break, we had a lot of tricky situations to manage with a few players, and there's always a question mark how the team is going to react after that. I think they were exceptional, they were really at it, everybody wanted to be involved, and we won the game in a convincing way, which is good, and the only thing that we can control.
And how, I mean, with Gabriel Jesus, his first start in the Premier League, I mean, that was quite a contribution.
Delighted for him. They were all clapping him. He's been working so hard for the last 4 or 5 months with a lot of support, obviously, from the team and the staff. And today he deserves the chance to start. And I think he grabbed the opportunity with a lot of conviction and scoring 2 very important goals.
Claire?
What did you say to the players at half time? Because it's slightly below par first half, but they came out second half really ready to go.
Yeah. Well, a few things that we have to improve. Obviously, the way they set up, they were really man-marking our attacking midfielders. They were doing back 6. They played 4 really fast players to cut us on transition, and we started to lose the ball in areas that we cannot do against a team that wants to defend that way. We improved that a lot. We explored other spaces. We changed a little bit the shape and the position of a few players, and we were more fluent. And then we went attacking in the final third very close to the box with good numbers and good positions, and we looked a threat.
Ben White obviously popped up with the goal. Was he all right before the game? He seemed to leave the warm-up a little bit early.
Who is that?
Ben White, was he okay before the game?
Yeah, he had some issues as well in the last few days, but he's a big fighter. He wanted to be here. Obviously, with the injury of Tommy, we are short in that position, and he scored a goal as well, which is a good news for him, and he was very good again.
James?
Leandro Trossard has more assists since he arrived at your club than 10 Premier League teams. In your wildest dreams, could you have imagined him making such an impact?
I have very wild dreams. No, seriously. We knew about his quality and what he could bring to the team. We are really pleased with him. He can play right, left. He can play as an attacking midfielder, as a 9, false 9. He's really contributing to the team. He really takes a lot of responsibility in games to make things happen, and we love that.
Mikel, how good was it to see a fullback in Ben White getting forward into that position? He's done it a couple of times this season now, and 12 months ago he was playing at centre-back. How much work has he done to...
As a manager, when he puts the ball in the back of the net, it's great. If he doesn't, and then on the counter we have an open space, not so happy. But he's timing those runs really, really well. He's a threat there, even on set pieces, he's improved a lot. To be more dangerous and to drag more attention into the opponents, and I'm very pleased with him.
Amy?
I'm assuming all those wild dreams are football related, so just but sticking with football, the versatility that you have amongst the forward line, when you see Trossard playing on the right sometimes as a striker, on the left you can play Bukayo, Martinelli, they're all playing everywhere. Jesus coming back and actually half the time defending quite deep.
Yeah.
Is that something that you think causes extra problems for the opposition, that they don't know where your attacking players are going to crop up? Is that something you plan to use as much as you can?
Probably, but we have players now that they need a little bit of space and freedom, and those interactions, I think, contribute for the team and probably for the opponent to be more conscious and more worried about those rotations, and it's a little bit more difficult to defend. And they like it. They feel freer, they feel better doing it, and they had obviously our blessing to do that.
Obviously today you were missing Bukayo from the start. It feels like every time, obviously Gabby was missing for periods, Gabriel Martinelli dropped out of the team for a bit. Every time there's a change, someone else steps up and fills the hole. I just wonder, how have you built that kind of culture where it doesn't matter if 1 or 2 players are missing, someone else will step up?
Well, first of all, the players have to feel trust, that we trust them, and they need to feel that confidence. And as well, the players have to be prepared in the right way when they have the chance, like Rob did and to actually perform. And the way they live, the way they challenge themselves, the way they support each other is exceptional. So I'm not surprised about that. It's not easy to do it when you just throw Rob after a few months of inactivity to this level. It's been really, really good again today. And I'm really happy because we need everyone. We had injuries, unfortunately, in the last few months, long-term injuries, and the team somehow has to find a way to keep winning and keep performing. And it's great to see that.
Charles.
Miguel, how much of the City game did you watch today? You said you were going to let the players watch it up to a point. Did they watch the whole match? Or?
Yeah. No, because we were in the bus, it was in and out, so very short parts. And when we go here, disconnected, focus on what we want to do and in the game that we had ahead of us.
You talked about the issues there for Ben, and Bukayo obviously sat out. Was there a bit of a sort of sickness bug as well as injuries going through the championship?
Yeah, another issues that we had with some international players, a player that we had here, but it happens. You know, it was part of the context of the game. We used it in the right way. Players are so willing to step up and play in any context, and it's great.
Jeremy.
Mikel, when you were a player here, the atmosphere could be quite tense sometimes in home games. How different is it been this season, and what difference does that make to a player?
I don't know, when we were singing the song all together, it goosebumps, and it's what it is, you know. Football is about passion, it's about emotion, it's what we can transmit. The crowd transmits energy, transmits belief, transmits love to the players and unconditional support. And today is another example. The way we conceded the goal, the reaction of the crowd is to cheer the team. That's very rare to see in any stadium, and it's an exceptional response. So stay with us. We are so excited. We want to go for it and focus on the next game and put all the energy there. That's it.
Mikel, with just 9 games left, we're at the point where it could be getting really tense, and today could have been tense after the City game. But like the last few matches, you seem to have made a habit of these wins and quite comfortable. How do you shut that out? The nerves and the keeping focus in that way.
Just enjoy the moment that we are in. You know, we have 9 games to go, but we have a training session today that is going to enable us to be better as a team, you know. And if we go through the journey day by day, when the game comes, we are in the right state of mind, and you are really looking forward to it. And you have oxygen to grab instead of being, this game. And we just want that energy, that belief that we go to the next target and we go for it, and that's it.
Can you enjoy the games?
I do, yeah. And more now than before.
Nick.
Hi, Mikel. You know when you say these games are like finals, like cup finals every game?
No, they're not.
When you win, does it feel like a euphoric win, like you won a final?
No, it feels like another game. And the next training session, and go again, and the next game.
Would that be like final?
No, finals, I think they are played in May. We don't have any finals till then. Thank you.
Last one, Nick. Last one from Nick. Yeah.
So I'll just do a quick one on
Sorry.
Shaka.
On Granit, yeah.
He's got 3-3 now, and if he can be Europa, and he's not done that maybe before. He had a while without scoring. You've been working on getting him back in those positions.
Yeah, especially here. Because when you think you're going to score, you score. And when you score one, you believe the next game you're going to score. And when you score again, you believe in the next one you can score. It was a great finish, great run, great timing. So happy for him. They need to contribute with goals.